Hey, this is Bryan Donihue, your one-legged GM. You are watching Season 2, Episode 12 of The Misadventures of the Restore Corps, The Rise of the Ruby Queen. A couple quick announcements for you. First up is starting tomorrow, as of the dropping of this episode, that is April 8th, 9th, and 10th, 2022, is Grand Rapids Comic-Con Spring Fling. There, we're going to be there for all 3 days, bringing you gaming and all kinds of goodness, including some new fun little toys. Second of all, to help support this channel, we would love you to go to incursionlegends.com/support and become either a special agent or a level above that and give us a monthly support to help us bring content like this to you and even more so. Appreciate that. Again, that is incursionlegends.com/support. That link will be somewhere down there in the comments. Also, before we get started, one last thing. Make sure you do smash that like button, comment down below, because it does help the algorithms. And, oh yeah, on with the show.
You know what? I want to burn a destiny point.
Okay.
Not to save my life, but because this has been pointed out so many times, for my my random knowledge thing to come up, maybe one of my journeys back in the past, this finally has clicked because I've seen so many things.
Okay. So what do you want it? So what do you?
I'm going after the knowledge that if we succeed, I want to glean the knowledge that if we had actually succeeded on this, we would have gotten.
So you want to know what this? You want to know what this bas relief means. You want to be able to read this, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
And understand its significance.
Yes.
Okay. I understand its significance. All right. So, what you see before you, so you're burning the destiny point. Absolutely. All right. So you burn the
most
destiny
people
point.
use them to save it. I thought I'd use it for something else.
You get this scrap of memory, this knowledge, this divine inspiration. And you realize that what you are seeing is you are seeing a story of the battle of what you can clearly see are the Knights Templar versus this cult. There are scenes from where you're at right now where you can see there are scenes that are bloody. It looks like there are 2 figures that are very important in this bas relief that you can set. Having seen other archaeological stuff before, having seen this style before, you notice that it's following 2 figures in this path. One of them is very definitely a Knight Templar with the Templar markings on them. The other one is a priest almost in a friar's robes. They're both, the priest is the one who's actually carrying, or sometimes looks like it's hiding, a book or a tome.
Which one do I remember having the tome that he was carrying, but I could see it?
Oh, yes. You find one spot where you do see enough of the cover that you see the title of Codex, that invisibility, whatever the heck that.
The Book of the Invisible Lady, but in Latin.
Yes, that one.
That's what I have written in my notes.
Codex Domine Invisibilia.
Do we have that book? I
is
can't remember.
Tome. No, you do not.
No, that was just on the relief in the wall. In the first room, too.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. It was actually in a relief in a different room, but you see that, you notice the markings. This is the story of basically this priest and this knight hiding or carrying this tome and fighting, and the Knights Templar fighting this cult.
Holy cow. Sorry, it took all three to put it together, but we are retracing the path, and you can stop me anytime if I'm throwing this way off. We are retracing
I'll
the
correct
path.
you, yeah.
We are retracing the path of this Knight Templar and this friar who guarded this tome against the cult of the Ruby Queen, since that's what we've been calling her.
It's almost as if the knight and the priest are the ones who have hidden these clues for you. That's what you get out of this bas-relief.
I pull up my SSP. Do I still have any sort of signal at all?
Oh, this deep end now.
Okay. I would like to take some pictures of it.
Okay. You take pictures, take like video along it, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
We are recording as well.
Yeah.
In our glasses.
That's
doesn't use the glasses.
That's what I missed. That cross is the cross that you've been showing. That's the cross of the Knights Templar, isn't it?
Yes. It's a Templar cross. It's a stylized Templar cross from a branch that was thought to have been long disbanded.
The Vatican has some explaining to do.
I'll call Doc once we get out.
Yeah.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Doc's going to have fun looking through these images.
Doc's name isn't Lucy.
No. It's the line. Come on.
Well,
Oh yeah, from that old TV show I used to watch when I got. Anyway, yeah.
What was that line about? Who's always watching?
The eyes of the parroter
what's a
are
parrot?
always watching.
Do I recognize the term parroter?
You did once before. It's a...
We gaggled it.
We did gaggle it.
You gaggled it at one time.
It's basically the person. It literally just means like the object or the subject. There are hints of with religious context, and you guys gaggled this before. There were hints of an important person, an important object, important, almost not quite a ruler, but someone who is important. It's like a holy MacGuffin,
like a friar.
Kind of.
If they're the only one who's in a parish, they might be referred to.
I look directly at the monk's eyes.
At the monk, yeah. I keep going around the corner.
Okay.
I'm staring.
At this point, I don't even have my gun up. I'm just walking forward because I have an idea.
Is everybody following him?
No, I'm staring at the monk's eyes.
I mean, if Gruff's holding up the line.
Okay, so who all is following Imp?
I'm behind Imp.
I mean, I will.
Okay.
It's like I think Imp and I would have trained.
I'm off to the side. It's not like a tiny path.
Right. Okay, I need spot hazards, please, from everybody.
I failed.
From everybody who's following Imp.
I hadn't gotten worded. I had the same idea as Gruff, and I was looking at the eyes as we watched too. So we're both standing there looking at eyes. You're looking at the higher ones. I'm looking at the lower ones.
Imp, and by the way, Imp, you're at minus 20 for your roll because you're absorbed
30.
other ways.
Oh no.
All right.
30.
All right.
You're focused on history.
77.
Okay.
71.
All right. Vlad, what'd you roll?
115.
Okay.
Our salvation.
I'd say spot hazards. I'm not getting the rolls that these guys are getting.
Okay.
So
Well, it's a survival awareness with a spot hazards boost. So
for some of us, that's basically our main ability.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this.
So survival hazards, spot hazards is the expertise for that.
Is the expertise.
83.
All survival awareness.
Okay. Vlad, you notice that there are 3 of the Night's Eyes as you kind of along the bas relief that actually have light shining from them.
And I'm the only one that notices?
You are the only one that notices.
You're 100 of something.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think it's the priest that's watching us, guys. I think it's the knight.
Do you see something?
Yeah,
I need everybody to give me a combat evade roll, please. Everybody give me a combat evade roll, please.
If you see something, say something.
I will continue
Gruff,
to take my
you're
penalty.
at -10 for distraction because you were staring at
the wrong
guys.
thing.
Yep.
63.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staring at all the eyes. So
You said
30.
combat evade -20?
I said -10.
I'm the one who's more lost in thought.
Yeah, actually, Imp, you've got a
I got a 30. Yeah. I'm at 30 is my roll. I added that in already.
So I exploded, but it's still not going to do much better for me.
Vlad, you said 63?
Yes.
Okay. Glitch,
I
what'd you
got
roll?
a 53.
Okay. 42.
42.
Nice.
That's an automatic
That means you
success.
Yes.
I did this. 33 for me.
Okay. Gruff, what'd you roll?
46.
And Neuro.
29.
Oh.
You did worse than I did with my penalty?
Wow.
I probably have the worst combat evade out of all of us.
I have a
Okay.
9. I
So
just exploded.
as Imp breaks the beam of one of those lights that's shining through the Night's Eyes, silver spikes shoot across the hallway. Everybody kind of got lucky and got out of the way except for Imp and Neuro. Imp take 20 life pool damage.
Okay.
Neuro take 21 points of life pool damage. And
After getting stabbed, I was listening for the sound.
Vlad and Gruff, be thankful that you made your combat evade rolls. Because these
Yes,
are
I
actually
am.
silver spikes.
I can't
Oh, dear.
afford to die again.
You really can't.
Again.
That and
Some of us don't
legit
get do-overs, chump.
It's true.
frenzied vamp in these close confines would be, well, let's just say brutal.
No, it wouldn't. It would last all of half a round because he would try to claw one of us and then he would burst into flames and explode.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
You
are
hope.
there now?
Oh, we don't know
spikes-
that. We don't know that for a fact.
Are there now silver spikes in the opposite wall?
Yes.
Can I grab one?
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah. Give me a might roll just to pull it out of the wall because they're buried fairly deep.
That's like a couple grand in silver right there. Yeah, definitely pick those up.
It's also a really effective vamp slaying tool.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Hold on. No, we do not need that. But hawking it for computer parts, I'm down for.
37.
You are just able to wiggle one out. Yeah, they are buried fairly deep.
I'm also thinking ahead that we could use these to like jam a door open if we need to.
I would like.
Is anybody else going to try to?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of my. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
I'm gonna try. I might attend.
And on imp, and I'm gonna be like, maybe I should take the lead from here.
26 for me.
What? Keep walking.
I'm gonna just twirl into my hands a little bit.
Sapling, you can't quite. No.
Ow! Punch myself in the face. Ow!
I rolled a 22, so I'm thinking I didn't get one either.
I keep walking forward.
All right.
Even after you just got hit with a spike.
Yep.
I just kind of like turn and look around the corner and was like, guys, the wall tried to kill me.
You see,
42,
but
spike.
Gruff, as you look around the corner, you see spikes all the way along. Oh yeah, it.
Guys, the walls tried to kill us.
All right. So 42, are you grabbing another spike for Sapling or?
I can try.
Okay. 35 is your target.
Okay. I mean, I start with 17, so. And I rolled the same thing. So, yes, I got another one.
All right. Sapling, you now have a silver spike.
We do
Did
have.
this 42 give me the silver spike?
I kind of look. I forget. Just make sure I have a tree to escape with if I need it.
We do have the water skins very specifically, and I have my Nalgene, which is full of holy water as well.
I just I walk around the next bend, look my way up.
Okay.
Can I make a might roll to like pull imp back and put myself in front of him? Here, Neuro,
hold on.
this.
Are you sure that you want to be in front when everything here can potentially kill you faster than me?
Yeah, we're going into holy.
I noticed the eyes. I noticed the.
You know what? You also noticed an angel made out of stone, and now you're completely undead.
Touche. You noticed an angel made out of stone, and then dug holy silver into yourself, which is what we're trying to avoid right now.
Look,
I didn't know it was
vampire.
holy. Okay.
I'm mostly a god. This works. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. If you die, don't come complaining to me though.
That's God with a little G, right?
As long as he doesn't blink, we'll be fine.
No, actually, it's
okay.
Neuro,
look,
here.
do not.
Neuro, here. Drink this.
I'm going to tell you this: you do not look a god in the eye, guy or goddess in the eye, and go, "So that's God with little G, right?"
I mean, to be fair, you're only a demigod, so.
You're like that one fella from the one movie with the boats and the singing.
Okay to say you're welcome. That's where I was going.
So I take the drink from Gruff and take a drink.
All right. Imp, as you look into the room, are you going into the room or are you just looking kind of around that corner and looking into the room?
As I step up to basically the threshold of it, I go because I did overhear that it's the knight, not the monk,
right?
And I go, Sir Knight, we are here to continue your vigil of protecting the world from the Ruby Queen, the Invisible Lady, and we beg your blessing in allowing us to retrieve that which you guard before those that wish to unleash her upon the world instead make it here and retrieve it themselves.
Okay. As you're looking at the room in front of you, at the end of it, it's about a 2x2 room. There's a raised dais with a wooden coffin. with brass edging and handles.
By the way, I pushed Vlad out of line of sight.
That's fair.
You hide here.
Even
would
where you
be,
are at
would
the
that
threshold.
Be contested might or?
Oh, if you want to go forward, go ahead.
Yeah, no. If you want to put yourself in the direct line of sight of holy damage, go for it. I'm not going to stop you.
What I'm thinking about is like I'm right behind him, and then he's just as he's stopping, I'm going to like try to move a little bit around him, and then he's just like pushing me back.
No. I'm doing one of these. Thump. Get out of the way. Get out of sight so they can't see you.
Okay.
As you're standing there on the threshold,
I'll follow.
Even on the threshold there, you feel a palpable sense of calm and peace in this room.
Oh, by the way, I said all of that in Latin.
Okay. There is a brass plaque on the coffin, which you cannot read. Actually, give me a survival awareness. I don't think you'll be able to read it because it's, that far away, but
I zoom in on the goggles.
All right, that's fair.
Enhanced.
And it is actually in Latin, so no one else speaks Latin. So you're the only one who can actually read this. In Latin, the brass plaque says, "The Parator's Rest. Within is one of the keys to find the Codex Domine Invisibilia. Desecration of the Parator will incur the wrath of the Knights Templar and all that is holy. Penitent patience will be rewarded."
With my head down, I approach the arc that's there, like the step up to the diocese, or the dais, kneel. Yeah. The dais, that's the word I was looking for.
Okay.
And I kneel with one knee on the first step and the other knee, with one foot on the first step and my knee on the floor before the first step, and I wait.
Okay. How long you wait? A few seconds go by. A little bit of time goes by and nothing has happened.
But what are you doing?
The sense of peace and calm is still.
Imp, are you okay? Did your knee hurt? Imp, are you all right? Did your knee hurt?
He's fine. Nothing's happened to him. I think he has a plan for once in his life.
Yeah, but what's he doing?
I don't know. Happening on the goggles?
No.
But for once, he's not rushing in, so I want to see how this goes.
Jessie, when you leaned back, we couldn't hear you. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, no, I figured that. I realized it after I said something. Wasn't important.
Imp, give me a judgment roll, please.
This hurts.
Did you explode up?
No, but I was one off. The dice are rewarding the role play, which my dice tend to. That is a total of 20. That's right. I broke 20.
Nice.
26. I've got a 19 on the die. I can't do much better.
All right.
Nice.
You feel this peace. You don't hear the words, but it's a gentle nudge that basically says, rise and accept.
I very carefully rise, still with my head bowed.
Okay.
I step forward to the what looks like, I guess, a tomb.
It's a coffin. It's
coffin. Yeah. Stone or wood?
It's wood, brass plates, brass handles. The lid is open. How close are you getting?
I get all the way up to it.
Okay. As you approach, even with your head bowed, as you approach, you see laying inside is a incredibly well preserved body wearing the friar's robes or the priest robes, holding a clear plate, very similar to you guys got the emerald one earlier. So very similar in size and thickness and everything of the emerald one that you actually currently still have in your bag.
I, as gingerly as possible, like I mentally map out the path I have to take in order to not damage the body whatsoever. And as a thief, I know this path, and I ease it out.
Okay.
I pick it up. I come over. I make sure that I have a good grip on it so I don't drop it and crush the skeleton. And I step back very carefully still honoring, and I walk backwards out of the room.
Okay. If you're walking backwards, give me an HEC roll to not step backwards down the stairs or to not fall backwards down the stairs.
20.
Okay. You gingerly do that. As you get down the stairs, as kind of you get almost back to the entryway, you hear in Latin the battle is yours. And that's the last you hear of it.
And I reply, thank you.
The wood lid on the coffin closes gently.
I ease the pen into my bag, close the bag, turn around, walk out and go, I got it, let's go.
We're all like crowded up by the door.
You're all doing that like peek around the side.
What did you get? What did you get?
Yeah, so... Yeah, legitimately, you didn't hear... I mean, they didn't hear any of that other than some gibberish in Latin there towards the end.
What'd you do? What
were you
doing?
When we're in the van. All
right. At this point, I just don't question it. I'm like, way to go, imp.
Right, you in the middle, imp. Let's keep you in a zone of safety, I guess, if you've got the thing.
Oh, are we doing protect the principal?
Yeah.
I got it.
All right.
Hold on. I got this just in case. I grabbed the flask of holy water and I just go.
All right.
I would like to take lead so that way I can point out any traps along the way.
Okay.
Good call.
I'm going to walk right next to Imp.
I'll drink about half of it. I don't know if that's enough to basically get me up to my full 80.
It is. It's easily is up to get you up there. And Neuro, I know that you were taking a drink from the flask that Gruff was handing you. You are fully healed as well.
I have a question.
How much of my bottle is left?
Probably
I'm making
half.
you answer that question right now.
Half.
Oh, by the way, before I do, because I never said I did this, I pull the silver spike out of my side.
Well, it wasn't really in you. It kind of went, it grazed you pretty good. It did not actually stick in you. That would have been a far worse damage.
Hey, I just thought the idea, the mental image of me having done all of that patient stuff while slowly bleeding.
Oh, you were bleeding, definitely. You were definitely probably in the side, yes, but the spike wasn't sticking out of you per se.
Yeah,
it hit you hard enough and then still stuck in the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
maybe
question:
walking back, we can pinpoint the one that got you.
So
it's that one. The one's a little off color.
Vlad, you looked very carefully for the glowing eyes that you saw for the night, so you are able to safely point out and go, all right, guys, do not walk through this like light beam here. Which once you're looking for it, Actually, it's fairly visible in your once you flip to the right filter in your glasses, and you can actually see. So you avoid the spike there. Are you stopping on your way out at all? What are you doing, or are you just kind of?
I think we're heading back to the van. We got what we came for.
Getting the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah, I think we searched all rooms. I think let's get out.
I have a question though. Since you said I drank more than enough, does that also at least give me a soul pool roll?
Oh, are you down on soul pool?
I've been down on soul pool for a while, sir. I haven't been at full since like episode 2 of last season.
You probably should have made some rolls since with the little bit of. No, you never did get any rest. Never mind.
A little bit of downtime.
However,
the week.
Drinking coffee, drinking coffee, eating food, spikes soul pool refreshments too.
Go ahead and give me a soul pool healing roll, please.
That's judgment, right?
That is a pure judgment roll.
Okay.
And that is primarily because of the time you just spent in a very, very holy place.
That is a total of 36.
Okay. You're going to gain. You're going to gain 26 points of soul pool back.
All right. 95.
Neuro, go ahead and give me a roll. If you wanted to do that. Yeah, you need to do that. You've not really rested or done much at all. His trigger was not the drinking of the holy water. His trigger was actually the reverence and approaching in that amazingly holy room. So, Neuro, you're going to have to take some time and rest to recover some of yours.
Okay.
Or, get out into safety.
Neuro, were you at full soul pool before you showed up here? Like before you came back to work, before we went to the island?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was going to say, spending time with Honey and the kids should have given you a boost.
Right. No,
but if you've
soul
already
pool
used that's where, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say the soul pool that you're down was from you casting, if I remember right.
Yep.
Yes.
So, okay. Yep. So we'll get that at some point, but not right now.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. It does not take you folks very long. Yeah.
As we're heading out, I would like to go back down, out and around, and we have to go through that main room with the fountain in it as well.
Yes.
I'd like to fill up my water bottle.
Okay. Imp, you're going to take the time to refill the skin that you've got? Okay.
Nah.
All right.
I take a quick sip, though. I'm actually injured for the first time in game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You are injured. Yes. Yeah, I mean, you can easily take a quick sip and it absolutely heals you fully. Anybody else need to take a quick drink in the fountain?
I feel revitalized, but I'm hungry
if
again.
I did, I think I'd take damage.
Yeah, Vlad would not be smart for you.
Just
I'm at full, so
I think the swimming lessons I had earlier suffice.
Yeah,
you are fully healed. Still mostly naked, but fully healed.
It happens.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm also healed up. So.
Okay. Anybody doing anything else on your way out of the tomb?
Those computers got destroyed, right?
I still have the one working laptop.
42 has one working laptop.
Excellent.
The other was very soggy.
And I do have the little flash drive back, right? I didn't have to leave it in the
Yes,
keypad.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not going to leave that behind.
Soggy with the blood of our enemies.
Very much so.
If there was anything else to look at or grab, so.
Okay.
Can I actually, just in case, weld the command door shut behind us.
Good call.
Just
absolutely.
They'll be able to get through it eventually, but I just want to do that.
Slow down.
I should take the time to do the whole.
Did you relock the wood doors on the way back out?
Might as well.
Yeah, sure.
I think Imp
let me rephrase that. Imp would have wanted to do that.
Yeah,
just to keep that room.
Okay. So I will listen to Imp and lock the wood doors.
Oh wait, we're closing the doors for a reason. I just want to be a dick.
No, that's
no. I'm totally down for you being a dick to the front door, but that other door.
This was for a reference reason for the ones you needed the brass key for.
Listen,
that's the one that they were closing.
I'm all for welding these doors closed because what if some kid stumbles in here? I mean, we got to call us or something so that we can clean this up later. Because there's just dead dude over there. There's we need to clean this up so nobody finds this.
So
on the bright side, there ain't much blood.
Well, and there's also Gruff, to your point, as you're thinking about some kid wandering in here, there is still an active spike trap in that hallway.
We have to close this thing up. We have
beyond that metal door where 42 can seal.
Well, hey, Glitch.
I hate to say this.
Can I borrow your broom?
Guys, hold on. Remember, when we came in through the front of the cave, there was a door on the other side of the portal that I had to unlock. So I can easily lock.
Oh yeah, there was a steel door at the bottom of the stairs too.
It's true.
I can weld that one too.
Let's do that then.
Oh, I was just going to recommend that we use the end of Glitch's broom to basically stay out of the line of fire and just keep pushing the button until it's out of ammo.
I mean, it's not a bad call.
I mean, at the end of the day, wasn't our entrance in here kind of hidden to start with?
Yes, actually, it was hidden by
magic. It was fairly well hidden.
Yes.
Plus, if you
I still
weld
worry
the
about
door
a
at the
kid
end,
stumbling in here.
I was going to say, if you weld the door at the bottom of the stairs closed, legit, that's probably going to be enough.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Until you can get another team up here to flatten the mountain.
We can't flatten the mountain.
No. We're not flattening the mountain.
Because if we disturb the paradigm, I mean, Gruff doesn't know that.
I know.
I mean, it's not like normal people have to go through here again. So I could just leave it welded.
It's fair.
I mean, I'm sure we could. Do we have some sort of little surveillance thing just to set off in case someone actually gets behind the door?
You have
your department.
several little auto reporting camera gadgets. Yes.
So I'll stick a couple of those in there. So barring any chance they actually cut their way through the welded door for some reason, we'll know that they're attempting it and have time to get people here because it'll take them a while to get through that door.
That's very true. Yep.
If they even make it to the second one.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's that too.
I mean, but if they make it through the first one, but not to the second one, then we've got to come back and clean it up.
Oh yeah. We'd still send somebody out here. But if they don't make it to the second one, then it's going to be easier cleanup.
I think we'll be all right. Let's weld the doors. And
I was going to say, the question is it a response crew or is it you guys for cleanup? Because that's a whole, I mean.
We're going to clean up so many crimes
whatever you're setting
this
up.
Adventure.
It depends on who we how pissed off they are at us.
Hold on, 42. Is there any way for you to put whatever you're setting up to go directly to the fast response crew?
I mean,
not really.
Basically, I set it up and I don't get to decide who looks at it.
Right.
I mean, we have numbers for some of those people.
There's routing. I was going to say, I thought maybe we could do, you could do some kind of magical computer thing where you
if said fast response crew is on the other side of the world,
I mean,
they might not be the fast response crew.
If we use it like a like one of those wing doorbells. We could get it set up so that it turns on whenever like there's like movement, and it reports to like Ghost's phone or somebody like that, so that they can always check it out. I mean,
somebody's getting sent out here for a possum. That's all I'm saying.
We have Norbert's direct line, so we could just send it to him. Send it to his email. Also, if you do that, we should moon it before we leave.
No, Gruff.
Anyways, okay. So you make it back up and out, and you're gonna weld the doors behind you with your awesome duct tape there.
Yeah. Across the top and down the sides.
Absolutely.
Just cross it a few times just to add extra layers.
I mean, it's just all the way around the seams would pretty much make it one solid metal piece of
I'm not just doing it like a half of one like before. I'm sealing it closed.
That's fair.
And we don't even know what the actual command is on the keypad, so
no, I never technically figured that out.
We might want to erase your clues. Grab your Sharpie, honestly, start coloring them over.
Hold on. Honestly, if they can read that, they'll probably go insane.
Okay, extra trap.
I mean, you're not wrong there.
Good to know.
I'm just going to leave it. That's like you said, that's an extra trap.
Okay. All right, so you make it back up and out after a little bit because it takes time to do the welding stuff, and you get up as you approach the truck or the van. Fred still, as you approach. Fred must have seen you coming because the shielding kind of goes away, and he pops open the door and is munching on a taco. And he kind of looks. She goes, "All set?"
Yep.
Okay.
We have to go to Beaver Island now.
Which island?
The Isle of Strangeite, which we gaggled, and it said something about Beaver Island. It's not far from here. It's just kind of, it's like a whole lake across over, but these lakes are all connected. This place is weird. Let's just get out of here.
Take a night first, a nap first. It's been a long.
I mean, we have the island to ourselves. We could take a nap and then call the all clear.
I like this plan.
Sapling's already typed on our tablet.
Not to ourselves. We still get that old man who won't leave the island.
That old man is a hero and deserves to be honored as such.
That's right. We'll leave him alone. He can just enjoy his time.
I'm just saying
I can agree to that. As an old guy myself, I can agree to that.
As you're driving back to the hotel, he's still sitting on his porch, shotgun in his hands. As you drive by, he just kind of waves.
I just wave. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
People up here are so friendly.
So you get back to the hotel. Are you gonna take a nap or so and then call the all clear?
I think that
at this point the island has been evacuated completely.
I send something into our headquarters, but
we're at the hotel we got in. I'm literally just gonna be like, I'll meet you all in you know what? If you need to go take a shower real quick, go take a shower. I'm gonna go make us some food in the kitchen.
I just ate, so I'm good.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Can we even call the all clear? Or is it going to have to be somebody more official from the OTA than
you're gonna call home base. They're gonna call the Coast Guard to
give me an OTA procedures roll.
I pass.
You're doing it.
So I do want to say this. are we sure we want to call the all clear yet? Because we don't know that the island is clear of cultists. And so calling the all clear will just force people, will bring people back to the island and potentially into danger.
What if some of the cultists are in that group of people that we evacuated?
Then they won't be coming back anyway.
We could call Department of Homeland Security. Well, we could call our home base and ask them to send a DHS like squad out here to basically sweep and check any stragglers on the island.
That's what I was thinking. Or utilize the military personnel who are already potentially
Gruff's nose
outside.
just drips a little blood out of the side of it.
It hurts.
Yeah,
Maybe I should just have you all just join me in the kitchen while I start rummaging around to see what we can find.
Okay.
Trust me, you don't want me in the kitchen. Honey doesn't even let me in the kitchen.
I'm gonna go make some
I want
coffee.
to cook something, but if you need a hand, I could help.
I'm gonna go make
this
some
is a
coffee.
sink. You're gonna learn how to wash stuff.
I'm not that old.
Not you, Nero.
Okay.
If I send you back to your wife with one skill, and that's washing dishes, I'll feel accomplished.
Hey, sending him back
Sapling?
alive is an accomplishment.
Give me a OTA procedures roll, actually.
Okay.
I was waiting for the morale check since we're basically looting this this hotel's.
We're not looting. We paid for a night. We haven't stayed a night yet. It's fine.
Yeah, we didn't pay for the
It's just our
meal.
continental breakfast. That's all.
We've been here long enough for Imp to shower.
Ooh. Where was that roll earlier? I exploded up, but then I only rolled a 3. So
It's still 20 higher than you
71.
normally roll.
I mean, yes, it's absolutely higher than I normally roll, but the second roll was more my normal roll.
Yes. So, like I said, it was 20 higher than you normally roll. Yes.
It's true.
So, what was your total? 73?
73.
Somewhere in the back of your mind, you realize that you're on active duty.
You're on active dirty.
You're on active duty, and that does mean that you do have access to satellite coverage as needed, especially
okay.
with your, what you're following up with. So you could probably ask them to task a satellite to actually to check and see, other than Old Man Jenkins or whatever his name was.
Old Man Jenkins. It is now Old Man Jenkins.
He's a part
I
of
thought
the
it started
cult.
with an H. I thought it was like Harold.
Whatever. I'll figure it out when I record the next, or when I set up the next video. But
that's Neuro in 40 years.
Probably.
Probably better shooting skills than I do now.
42, I think with the priority of our mission, we could probably retask a satellite to check the island. Would you work on that?
I mean, you could just call base to do it too, but fine.
You can. I was gonna say 42. You have the logins.
I just thought
and you can place a
satellite.
request. You've got the monitoring. You can monitor on your laptop. On your laptop, you can actually pull it up and log the request and get the real time imagery.
42. While you play with the satellite, you're monitoring like half of the hemisphere. You can do whatever you want.
You're acting like I don't usually actually have access to this.
They've already got the temptation as it is. They don't need you tempting them even more, Gruff.
And since we actually have satellite and communication back, I jump back on my phone and I email those pictures to Norbert going, do we know anything about the knights? And I spell Templar, but my phone autocorrects it to Temple. And then have a bunch of the pictures in there as well.
Sapling, are you full vegan or just vegetarian?
out of character. I literally never decided this because I didn't think of.
Hey Simon, was it autocorrected to Knives Temple or
No, Knights still. Knights doesn't get autocorrected.
It removes the K.
It might.
The Knight's Temple.
As I'm like cutting up some fruit to make a little fruit salad because for Sapling.
I don't think that Sapling's even a vegetarian. I think she just probably doesn't eat meat super frequently because they probably just didn't eat it a lot. And then
we've already established you can't be vegan because you ate tiramisu, which has definitely got
milk.
Oh, yeah.
Milk and stuff in it. So definitely
milk
not
and
vegan.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think
So,
she's
And coffee. The most beautiful of all the creatures, coffee.
yes, my precious coffee plants.
Nowhere near as good as Sapling's own.
I'm just making just a huge pan of eggs. There's like 3 pans of bacon in the oven.
You're speaking my language.
There's another pan that's just literally like I found a giant, the restaurant size thing of sausage, like the sausage links. I just tossed that in another pan. I'm just stirring and I'm like still cutting up and I'm like,
what are you gonna eat?
42. Look. It does not take you very long to get the satellite coverage that you need. By the time Imp is done cooking and is ready to start plating and shoveling out the food,
I have a score in the arts. I'm using it.
You have run through at least your first pass through the island, and you've not seen any other than you folks and Old Man Jenkins. You have not seen any other signs of human presence with the technology that you have.
And the island's not known for any other caves than that one.
Not really. I mean, there's most of what you could see would be, you would have the technology to actually do a deep dive into most places on this island.
Unless they're hiding in somebody's basement, we're fine.
Legitimately, yeah. Unless they're hiding in a bunker, legitimately. So you're pretty confident that at this point that there's no one else on the island other than you folks and Old Man Jenkins.
As long as Jenkins isn't up to any trouble, we should be good.
He's still sitting on his porch.
Looking
I don't know. You can't always. Those old men. I mean, sometimes they wear a mask and try to scare people away.
I would like to think that, like, as I'm finishing plating and like setting the plates in front of everybody so they can eat, except for Vlad, who I got nothing. My phone, okay. my SSP finally just dings, and I look over. I'm like, oh, he finally replied, and I swipe over. It's the picture I sent to Hades back, like when we first entered it, and it's just it's a GIF of a dog on its side laughing its ass off.
Is it a 3-headed dog laughing?
It is.
So
he has.
Okay. At this point, I think we're going to call it a session. This will end up being a 2-parter for this mid-season break. So let's go ahead and do RWAs, or not RWAs, spas.
I mean, I'll take an RWA if you
want. We'd love.
Yeah, I'll take
another one.
You guys
I don't want an
RWA. Down with RWAs. Come on.
I don't want any. I don't use them. I don't want them.
Only RWA.
Hey, they've saved me in the past.
Yes.
I have like 2 or 3, but I never use them.
So spas. Easiest one to start with is Imp.
Did I just cap my judgment?
No. I'm going to give you
religion cult.
No, I bet I just picked, because I've been to the testing point. I picked up the cult knowledge.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
You're going to end up with knowledge, religion, cult of the true shadow of the Ruby Queen, whatever the heck I called it. Take 15 points in that.
Whoa, nice.
Damn.
Nice. Destiny.
Actually, take 20 because this was a double session since we didn't do the split.
Are you a beaver? Because damn. A dumb joke. I don't know why you all laughed.
I'm tired. I laugh at stupid shit.
See, Glitch, what can we do with you?
I did explode on a survival awareness or spot hazards.
Do you have any spot hazards?
I do have spot hazards.
Okay, as an expertise, go ahead and take 10 points total in spot hazards as a dual, as a double reward for the dual session. Neuro.
Awareness and evade. That's all I did.
Well, evade.
You didn't really evade.
I evaded one time.
You tried.
You tried.
Do you even have what matters?
Go ahead and take 5 points in combat evade. I'm sorry, that would be 3 points in combat evade because that's a proficiency. And take. Do you have spot hazards?
No, I don't.
Go ahead and take 5 points in spot hazards then, which is an expertise on survival awareness. Vlad, you did a whole lot of spot hazards.
Spot hazards, masonry, evade. I did a culture roll that I exploded down on.
Take 5 points in culture masonry. And by that, I mean Masons, Freemasons.
No, you haven't run into those yet. I mean, what? Take.
I also thought about that joke while we were playing.
Take 2 points in culture and an additional 5 in your masonry expertise.
Cool, that puts it up to a base of 95.
Nice.
Bryan, real quick, do you want that the cult knowledge to go under my esoteric cult or my knowledge religion?
Crap, that should be actually technically under esoteric cult.
All right, yeah. I'll slap it under cult.
Yeah. Okay. For those of you playing at home, I started writing this module or this campaign when we were running version 1. So, yeah. Anyways, Gruff. What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Dodged things. I did a couple of HEC checks that were just random ones. I did a lot of survival awareness.
Take 5 points in. Do you have spot hazards? Yes, you do have spot hazards. Yes. Take 5 points in spot hazards. And go ahead and take 3 points in combat evade.
Absolutely.
Sapling.
I tried to pull a spike out of a wall. I tried to evade things. I tried to look around. I exploded up on OTA procedures.
That's too boring. I'm not going to give you any more of that.
Thanks.
It's such a great dumb thing, though, to give her. Like,
No.
just like throw it like the bad, not the
20
bad,
more points.
but the less effective skills. Oh, it's so good.
Do you have spot hazards? Do you have the spot hazards expertise?
Yeah, you gave it to me a couple sessions ago.
Okay, go ahead and take 5 points in spot hazards and 3 points in combat evade.
Thanks.
And then 42.
I spotted a lot of hazards. I failed on a evade, and I exploded on an evade.
All right. Do you currently have spot hazards?
Spot hazards, yes.
That's right. I forget.
I have like 81 in that.
I forget who I'm talking to. Take 5 points in spot hazards expertise, and take 5 points in combat evade.
5 in each? Nice.
Yeah.
Double
that
session.
Gives me a 90 in spot hazards.
Nice.
And I actually have combat evade now.
Nice.
Cool. Well, guys, this was a fun session, and then we look forward to we'll start the second half of this season, apparently going to the Isle of Strangeite, or figuring out how to stop panicking people on Mackinac. One of those two. Or
that's not going to happen. hey, guys! I have the perfect idea. Let's have let's have Neuro call the all clear.
No.
Hey man, I'm submitting my report as quickly as I can type it up. So yeah.
On that note, we will call it an evening. Thanks so much for being here, guys, and for all of you who are watching and putting up with us for these sessions. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Peace.
Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Before you go, do me a favor and like and comment down below. It really helps us out in the algorithms. Also, before you go, if you have not subscribed to us yet, smash that subscribe button over there. And I probably have another video waiting for you to hit and watch right there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it again. You guys are awesome. This is the One-Legged GM. Happy hunting.